Welcome back to On Base Live in your Bleacher Report app. I'm your host, Mookie Betts, and today we have a four-time All-Star, 2019 NL Rookie of the Year, and a two-time Home Run Derby winner, Pete Alonso. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Hell yeah, Mook. Of course.
I'm really excited to have you on here and get to talk to you because we got to play in the WBC together, and I really got to kind of see a little bit of your personality and whatnot. And so, but we'll get into that
For sure.
in a little bit. I want to start off by playing a game called On Base, Off Base. Whether you're in or out, you'll get it. So, all right. Warming up with a sledgehammer is the best way to warm up.
I believe so. On base.
What? So it was, I don't know, like the seventh inning. And I seen the Brandon Nimmo holding the sledgehammer, and the first thing in my head was, what is this?
Yes.
And so why? What?
So so this offseason, like I did a lot of sledgehammer work.
Oh, so this started from you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So he just.
Well, okay.
Okay, yeah, my bad. Okay, yeah, my bad.
Story time. So basically, I was just doing some drills in the off season. Like, do you do heavy bat work, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So sledgehammer, it's the same thing, but it like really emphasizes it where you have to really be connected. You have to really kind of be firing for certain things in your body to grab, and things move fluidly in the swing. And if you swing it and things aren't connected, or you're not swinging it right, then it's going to hurt. Mm-hmm. So it forces your body to stay in the proper, like hold the proper positions while you're moving through your swing. So so like the boys, I brought a sledgehammer spring training, and like I'm hitting balls off the tee, hitting front toss with it.
What's the sledgehammer?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then people are like, yeah, I kind of like that. Like it helps you get in that position, in that body position with your core and your legs, so you can really increase like everything being in sync.
Yeah. Everybody uses it, or just
a couple people,
guys.
Yeah.
But it made the on deck bag, so that means enough people use it for
the on deck bag
to make it to the on deck bag.
It's made the cage bag every year. Now it got promoted to the on deck bag.
Nice. Okay, so what about this? The team should play more classic rock to get hyped.
I mean, me personally, like I like classic rock. You know, like I'm sure some people
so you're
do,
on base.
I would say I'm off base.
You're off base. So but I know you like classic rock.
For sure. But I know like a lot of people love like their Bad Bunny and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, you're a Bad Bunny guy. You look like a Bad Bunny guy.
I don't mind Bad Bunny.
Yeah. I feel like everybody's a Bad Bunny guy.
You can't not like, yeah. So like I feel like if I were to turn, I mean, especially the Latin guys would hate it. I mean, it's like they like turn this gringo music off. So like they're fine with like techno, they're fine with rap,
but they would hate that. You're right.
Definitely two thumbs down.
So we're off based on that.
Yes.
Okay. What about this one? You should always use a flashlight when you're walking in the dark. I'm gonna take this one. I feel like
I don't want to say anything.
I feel like I'm on base. I have to be on base now. I really did. You know how many times people like stub their toe on the wall or on the bed or whatever.
Yeah.
And you never think anything about it. And,
but now it impacts.
And like, man, like, and it really sucked. It really sucked. And, I remember the seconds, like right when you hit your toe and it doesn't start hurting yet. And then the pain comes.
Yeah. You gotta.
Mm-hmm. So I knew I got it on a good one. What do you have any like weird injuries or something that's nothing's crazy like that?
I'm so back in college, my sophomore year, we had these like self-feeding pitching machines. So before got done with class, went to the field. We had a game. This was a Tuesday game against USF. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take some swings kind of early, just kind of get my feels in, get my swings in before we start doing our pregame stuff. So there was a cut ball in the hopper in the machine.
Ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know when you feed like a cut baseball into the machine, moving all over the place. So this machine threw a sinker from hell, and this thing was gonna hit me, so I just tried and foul it off just to protect myself. Hits off home plate, comes up, bashes me in the nose, and I have to wear a softball helmet for the rest of the year. And also I got to wear the softball pitcher's mask. And I'm like catching pop-ups. I had to take the
I'm so
the
glad I
mask
didn't
off.
see that. Woo, man.
Yeah. So 2015. There's some
Random
videos
stuff.
of me wearing a softball mask. Like
How
like
was
full
it?
cage.
Could you see and everything?
I raked with it, but
Really?
still
So why don't you do it anymore?
It was like a cone of shame. You know, like when a dog has like a cone.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not it.
Okay, what about this? The Tampa Bay Lightning will be the next Tampa team to win a championship.
Definitely on base with that.
You're on base. So
Completely on
you're
base.
a big hockey guy.
Yeah, love the Bolts.
So and from what I'm not a hockey guy, but from what I've seen, Tampa is usually pretty good.
Yes,
they've
they've been super consistent. They got great talent. I think.
You go to the games?
Every once in a while I do. Braden Point and Nikita Kucherov, obviously that duo is really amazing.
You said their name. That's their names.
Yeah.
So you're friends with them.
I know Pointer really well,
Nice,
but
okay.
my best hockey buddy I would say is Patty Maroon.
I don't know.
Patty Maroon, the big rig.
So
Patty.
you did you grow up playing hockey?
I did not.
Oh,
No,
you
just an admirer.
Just in it. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's switch gears. The Mets, I've had a couple guys on here, and to my understanding, you all have nicknames.
For sure.
Yours is
The polar bear.
the polar bear.
Yes.
For those who don't know, where did this originate?
Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier.
Yes,
Okay.
Todd Frazier. Yes.
And how did?
He's just kind of. Todd's a guy like kind of just a loudmouth from Jersey. So we were in 2019. This was my second big league camp. I was between two I would say in my mind at that time like two ultra veterans. Robbie Cano was on one side, and then it was me, and then it was Todd Frazier. So I'm sandwiched between these two guys, and I'm just like trying to mind my business, only speak when spoken to. That, and then Todd, every day he's just go full force right at you, and he's just said it and then just stop.
Polar bear.
Yeah, just stop.
And you actually liked it.
It's a great nickname. Could
nice.
be a ton of other names, or it could be a bad nickname, and there's nothing worse than when a bad nickname sticks. So I'm very fortunate. I'm very lucky. Todd, thank you.
Shout out to you, Todd.
Hell yeah, Todd.
All right. So does Soto have a nickname yet?
Everyone calls him Pacheco.
Okay.
That's his. I think that's his. It's a family name from his mother's sides, but that's like he's either Juanito Pacheco. Like,
okay, so Pacheco.
Yeah.
Or would it be P? Doesn't matter. You just say it Pacheco.
Pacheco.
Okay, gotcha. And so if I say that to him, it's probably over the line because I'm not on his team.
No, it'll go over well.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah,
It'll go
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try it today. We'll see. All right. So in the spirit of teams being really good, obviously you guys are playoff teams. You added Juan Soto, and now you guys have a quote unquote big three with you, Frankie, Soto, and really all you guys are you're a playoff baseball team, so you know
for
you're
sure.
good. But being with those, the Mets big three with you guys, how is that? Like, how's that been? Like, do you feel any pressure with that, or is it just like how is it? How do you guys play off each other?
It's awesome because like playing with these guys, it's like the thing that I love about Juan and I love about Francisco. Those guys come ready to strap it on every single day, and the way they post up, the way they're consistent in their routines, they're the same cats every single day. Good or bad. Exactly. They're still in the cage at the same time. They're still in the weight room or in the training room getting treatment. Whatever they're doing, they are ridiculously committed to their routine. They're committed to their process. And there's a reason why like those guys and it's not just those guys. It's our team. It's our whole squad. And I think like from top to bottom, when you get a full group, and you guys are kind of that way too. I feel like you guys are ridiculously consistent. That's why I feel like past two, like you can just see like like every time like good teams play, it's just knockout, drag out because both guys or both sides are so committed in their process and in the way they compete.
Makes you play good baseball.
100%.
And so I know Soto's kind of started off slow or whatever, and there are all the allegations and all that stuff. But I'm not here to talk about none of that. I just want to hear your perspective on the guy you saw every day, not the baseball, because the baseball is going to be the baseball. He's Juan Soto. Everything is going to shake out how it's supposed to shake out.
Oh, for sure.
But the guy every day, I want to know about that, because that guy is special.
And the reason why he's a 26-year-old kid, but he's committed to his routine. He's committed to his process. But at the end of the day, the kid eats, sleeps, and drinks ball. Like, he just is so committed to baseball, committed to the game, committed to his craft. Like Juan is like so dedicated to his craft, and that's why he's like, I mean, people think of him, he's like a super veteran, but really he's just a 26-year-old guy.
It's crazy.
Like, he's been in the league. This is his seventh full year, 8th season, and what he's been able to do and accomplish, it's because he's been so dedicated and such routine oriented, and he's owned it. And that's why you get the results on the field.
Exactly. And then on the other side, you started off hot, been playing great, been playing normal polar bear baseball, what I believe that you believe you can always do. What has been different or has clicked or whatever for you this year so far?
I feel like for me, I just want to feel like myself pitch to pitch, at bat to at bat, and to be able to harness that and hold on to that with like my mechanics. I don't really want to. For me, I just want to be able to, no matter what the release window is, whatever the visual thing the pitcher is trying to create, or pitch shape or sequence they're trying to do, it doesn't matter. If I hold on to my mechanics, and I'm able to see the ball in my go area, then it doesn't matter. Then I'm locked in. We're going, and I'm consistent at bat to at bat, pitch to pitch, and game to game. Hold on to the feels, hold on to the visuals, and don't deviate.
And the sledgehammer helps you with all this.
100%.
Nice.
I mean, it's not like the magic pill, but it's just but it is one of the things that does kind of help lock in some feels for me.
Okay, so I want to go back to Baby Pete. Like, what did you play other sports growing up? What else did you do?
I played football. I played lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
Yeah, I was a lax bro.
Is that what it's called? Lax.
Yeah.
Lax.
Yeah.
So we got
football, lacrosse. I played basketball for a year, or for 2 years. Wasn't that good at it. And I played soccer for the middle school team. So yeah.
So you played.
Yeah, super active. I love playing sports.
Which one was your favorite one?
I mean, baseball, but
you don't have to say baseball because you play baseball.
No, it really was. Like,
okay, all right. I just want to make sure.
But my close second was football.
And you were good at football?
I mean, the best I was a JV linebacker. That was about it.
Okay, all right. But you loved it though.
I loved it. Yeah, it was great.
But you're from Florida too, right?
Yeah.
So that a lot of.
No, there's talent for sure.
There's a lot of talent on there.
I mean, I started getting recruiting letters for baseball as a freshman, and I had no recruiting letters for being on JV. So.
And so in high school, like, was it difficult to change sports and stuff?
No,
it was easy for you.
It was easy because like I just love to play. Like for me, like I love playing lacrosse. I love playing football. I love playing baseball. Like so for me, it's like just out there competing and having.
So when
fun.
did you work out?
I mean, you work out.
I guess football.
Football, yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
And then baseball, you really. I mean, we were playing. I think we only played like three games a week. And then obviously the off season, so you had time to work out.
Okay. And so then you get recruited, and where was your dream school that you wanted to go to?
Originally for the longest time, I wanted to go to UNC. I wanted to be a Tar Heel for the longest time.
And you ended up going to.
I ended up going to. So, tell you how this worked out.
Okay.
So I wanted to go to UNC, and then they were like, "Well, we got somebody like had our first baseman, and then kind of switched over to like had some interest from Stanford, and then they're like, we actually flew out there for
Stanford. So that means you did like real good in school.
Yeah, I did well.
Yeah, nice.
I did
good
well.
for you. Okay.
So it's funny. We actually went out there for a visit, did the tour, and then just to be like, yeah, see how this season goes. So that was fun.
Okay. All right.
And then I had 2 offers on the same day after this one showcase after my junior year. So it was Miami and Florida. I'm like, well.
Oh, nice. So you're gonna stay at home.
So for me, I was uncommitted after my junior year of baseball. So, and went to, I think it was the East Coast. Did you do the East Coast Pro?
Yeah, I did.
So it was East Coast Pro. Had a great showcase, had a great game. And then Miami and Florida came on the same day. And it's like, well, Florida, it's like if you can just get on the field at Florida and play, then you're going to give yourself a chance to go to the next level. So for me, it's like best opportunity.
Miami wasn't like that.
For me, like they weren't going to the World Series. They weren't going to the College World Series.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. At the time. Okay.
As much. I mean, they had really good players.
No, I know what you mean though, but the pedigree of Florida is crazy. So
yeah. So for me, like I chose UF because it's like, is it the easiest environment? No. It's a challenge to get on the field. It's a challenge you got to earn playing time because, dude, our inter squads.
Oh, they were nice.
They were, yeah. You got to fight. You got to fight for playing time every single time you step on that field.
That shaped you to
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And so you go to Florida, and how was it? How was your experience?
No, it was very. I mean, you're there to go to school and win baseball games. That's it.
Yeah. And Darty.
Every once in a while when you're allowed to, but
okay.
Yeah. And definitely Saturdays in the swamp were like the only times we were allowed to Darty.
In the swamp. Oh, yeah. The swamp.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, that makes sense. So, and could you have played football there, you think, or no?
Hell no.
No.
Okay,
no. So tell me about a football game. Like did you used to go to football games? And I know.
Yeah, it's sick. So it depends on what time the game starts. If it's like prime time 7:00 game, you got all day to Darty.
All day to Darty.
All day.
And then everybody's at the game that night.
Everyone rocking.
Nice.
And I mean 7:00 games at the Swamp. I mean it's really an incredible experience.
Yeah. You can feel it through the TV too.
Yeah, and then I think the 12:00 games, it's like kind of just like it's kind of tough.
Yeah,
you just wake up and it's just like
game.
Yep.
That's too early.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you get drafted. Take me through that experience or process or whatever as you're going through the draft and whatnot.
I mean, honestly, my junior year, I was just like, I was just on a mission to not. I mean, getting drafted was important, but. The previous year University of Virginia knocked us out in the semifinals at the College World Series. And once you get a taste of like that playoff baseball, that like you get addicted to it. And for us, it's like we had 6 guys drafted on the first day, but it's like we had the talent. We were supposed to win. In my junior, we ended up not winning. We ended up getting to the World Series, but then going 2 games in a queue and sent on our way home, which was disappointing. But the whole year, it's like we got to get back. We got to finish what we started, because to be able to hoist up that trophy and play for a championship, I mean, that was really important. And then obviously along the way, you have success, and then the draft stuff took care of itself. How
was your minor league experience? Was it fun, or was it like a grind?
It was great. For me, I'm very blessed that I was able to perform. I think I spent 2.5 seasons, only 2.5 seasons. Did the fall league. I had the luxury of being a college guy, so they were like, okay, have success, we'll move you along a little bit, which was nice. So
who did you play with in college? Like, were there any guys in the big leagues that you played with or against?
Dane Dunning, he's with Texas. Yep. Harrison Bader.
Oh, y'all are on the same team.
Oh yeah.
Oh nice. Okay.
AJ Puck. And then we had a guy named Buddy Reed who went in the second round.
Oh, I remember Buddy Reed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logan Shore, first day guy.
All y'all playing on the same team in college?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
And then in junior year, Brady Singer, Johnny India, Alex Faedo.
So when you go see these guys on the road, do y'all go to eat lunch or anything together?
Not a whole lot because I mean, guys like for me,
do.
like families, wives, and stuff like that. So it's like families first, but we always see each other kind of out of respect.
Do y'all have like a little sign or something that y'all did that you know?
No.
You know, like you know how
a
Gators
little
do.
Gator trunk?
Yeah,
No, that's
nothing like that. Okay. We'll figure it out.
But a lot of guys that go through there. Oh, shout out Jack Caglione, Florida Gator, the new phenom.
Okay, so you claim him because he went to Florida too,
and we went to the same high school.
Oh, so y'all really are cool, but y'all ain't met yet.
No, we've.
Oh, you already know him.
Yeah.
So y'all are real cool.
Yeah.
Y'all are homeboys.
Yes.
Good for you. So I've heard he's really good. Obviously, he's the number one prospect, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure he's got a lot of pressure on him, but he's so talented. I mean,
he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Plus, he's got you as a friend. So
yes.
So as you come up in the Mets and now you've been. Are you one of the longest? You got to be one of the longest tenured guys out there.
Yeah. So there's 3 guys. So it's Nims, Brandon Nimmo, Jeff McNeil. He lets me know every day that he has 2 months more of big league service time.
Okay.
He lets me know every day, and in me. So me and Jeff has over 7 years. This is my 7th year. Nims, I think this is year. Oof. I mean, he got called up in 16.
He's got to be at 10, right?
He's close to 10. So
10, yeah. So and I want to go through last year's playoffs and really through the end of the season because you guys really started playing well, and you get into the playoffs and like there's no real adversity didn't really matter because y'all just kept playing.
We were playing for our lives from like June 1st on.
And so you just got used to it.
It's like, oh, okay, all right.
So do you think that
is our team was forged by adversity, and because I mean we came from 11 games under 500, not 11 games back in the division, or from a wild card, 11 games under 500, and like we were too talented and we had all the pieces, and it's like. We need to go. And for us to be able to accomplish something, we need to go. And thankfully, we were able to make it happen day by day.
What do you think changed or I don't know. Yeah. What do you think changed for you guys?
I think, I mean, obviously being 11 games under, you have, and with the talent, you look at around at each other, and it's like, man, we need to be better.
That's not really like a talk though. Like, is that just like an understanding?
I mean, it actually happened. You remember? You were actually there. Remember the glove toss? Yeah. Glove toss in the stands. Yeah. What was here? Let's flip. Flip the script. No. Here, give me the pillow. Give me that. So, what was going through your mind when you saw a glove go in the stands?
So when he walked off, he walked off, and we saw a dude throw his glove in the stands.
Untucked his jersey too.
His jersey first. Throw the glove in the stands, and the walk off. I was like, you know what? There's no way they can beat us. There's look at this. There's no way. Look at this. This is the wildest thing I've ever seen, and I love it. I loved it because he did not give a damn. And you hardly ever like for a guy to get to that mental headspace. Throw your glove in the stands, bro?
Did you have to put your jaw back over your leg?
Yes, bro. We all did because it was like a slow motion, just movie. Just this is unbelievable.
Never seen it.
And never seen anything.
Never seen it in the show.
And that was probably one of the best things for you guys.
Yeah, we had it was kind of like after that game, it was like a very it was like a team. I wasn't there because Paxton drilled me with the heater in the hand, and I was in the MRI machine. But everyone else, all the other boys were there having a coming to Jesus moment.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's because that was the only option you had after that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like
It's either one or two ways.
Yes, and I will never forget that. And
yeah.
I mean, he's obviously shout out to him for firing you guys up and and doing what needed to be done. But whatever. So I want to talk a little more about you and something that's personal to you, and that's home runs.
Love it.
Do you know how many career home runs you have?
230 something.
And how many do you want to hit? Like a goal that you've set.
I don't know. Like I just want to. For me, I want to play. I want to play through my age 40 season.
Okay, so age 40 season. If you hit 40 a year, I think 40 a year is real for you. I don't even know what the math is on that.
I mean, ideally, like it'd be great to play, and then whatever it ends up being, it ends up being. Because
you don't worry about it. Okay.
Yeah. Because for me, like, you got to capitalize on a pitch over the middle of the dish.
Yeah.
That's it.
But you don't want it to be a homer though?
I mean, yeah.
You love home runs, so I want to know more about because the
home
run
homers?
derby. I love homers. Yeah, I do, but like I not enough to do the home run derby and win it twice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And you're gonna keep doing the home run derby too.
Maybe.
Would you just? That's your event though, right? You love it.
It's because like as a kid, it's like one of those things that I always wanted to do it, and it's like, and for me, I think like doing that, it's like every once in a while you have those like moments as a ball player. For me, it's like 8-year-old me would have been really, really, really proud and really stoked to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And so tell me about that. Tell me about the home run derby and why you feel like you're so good at it.
For me, I think it, as much as it is a homer thing, it's also like an endurance, and it's an endurance competition because you gotta outlast 3 rounds of pretty much swinging as like taking really hard swings.
And you feel like you do that better than everybody?
I don't know, because I mean, again, like if I was like 5 for 5, then
yeah, I mean, you're gonna lose sometimes, but I mean, you just feel like because I remember a while ago you said you were the best home run hitter. In MVP, I'm not MVP. I'm sorry.
Well, I believe like yeah, I think for me, I just want to be consistent. I think for me, like in that event, like I feel like I truly, it's one of those things where I don't know. I
you have the advantage. You do. I think always pick you.
I appreciate that.
I always feel like, you know what? If Pete just starts,
it's always one click.
Over the fence,
it's just one. It's like one click, one rhythm, and then once it starts,
it doesn't stop.
Right.
So I did it. I did the home run derby one time, and it makes perfect sense what you mean by the endurance. And you got to really be able to just barely swing. And you guys use a heavy bat too, right?
It's 34-32. I mean, it's not.
Oh, that's not that bad. Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen some guys, they use like 33s and 34s.
Yeah.
To help
100%.
Just flick it over, and there's no way I can do that. No way. So I want to switch a little bit to your personal life, bro. You and your wife, you guys are expecting.
Yes,
right?
We are.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
So when is she due?
She's due later on. Yeah. Oh, there you go. She's gonna be due later on. She's in week 23 right now. So
you don't know when she's due?
No, I do. I just.
Oh, you don't want to say it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So she's due later on.
It's just gonna be kind of a tough. We don't. Well, we're gonna have to.
Trip.
No, we're gonna. So I'll put it this way: we're gonna have to thread a needle. That's. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I mean, you know what? There's only one way to do it. You just gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yes.
So, and it's a little boy.
Yes.
So, do you want a girl?
Eventually, yes.
But you wanted a boy first.
I mean, whether it's first or whatever,
Okay.
like
I have two, and I wanted my boy first because
Mm-hmm.
I wanted him to protect his little sister, because I did want a girl. I got him backwards.
Well, I feel
so
like
it is what it is, though.
Well, I feel like for you, it's feel like your daughter, she's gonna run.
Yeah,
she's
you know
gonna
what I'm
she's
saying?
gonna get
And so it'll be fine. I mean, it works for him.
That's gonna be awesome.
Seeing their relationship is a wonderful thing. But
really, when they get older, that's when the
yeah.
he's not you're not baby brother, you're younger brother.
Yeah,
That's still gonna protect.
It'll be cool.
Yeah.
But it's dope having a son, and I'm really excited for you because you're gonna have a little boy, and this little dude is gonna watch every move you make.
I'm excited, but for me, I just can't wait to see like what his personality is going to be see his personality, kind of see him, like I want to see how he is like as an independent, see him start to think for himself. Like I'm really excited for that, to see what he becomes, how he becomes himself.
And you know what's crazy is, like, you're really responsible for that.
100%.
So it makes it tough and scary,
100%.
but it is what it is. Good luck. You're not gonna get any sleep. So my advice to you is just, like, almost don't even try. When you wake up and he wakes up, just get up, dog, because you're not gonna go back to sleep.
I appreciate you.
So the harder you fight it, the worse it gets. So just ride with whatever happens, bro.
100%.
So I want to go to this offseason. You signed a 2-year to stay with New York with the Mets.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about being a Met that you just love?
I think
you've been through some dark times with the Mets.
100%.
And now, I mean, obviously, the other side.
Going through free agency, this was the thing. So I wanted to go be in an environment where it was we are going for it. We are trying to win baseball games.
Mm-hmm.
We are competing, and we're trying to hold up the trophy at the end of the year. Check. You check that box. For me, am I gonna get obviously at bats and stuff like that?
Yep,
like check.
that matters.
And then at that point, when I signed, like, okay, like, are we trying to win? Yes, but you have, like, what about the personnel?
Mm-hmm.
How am I going to fit with the personnel? Am I going to, like, are we going to have, like, dudes, right? Because you can't just be one man band, like, trying to take on the league. You can't do that. It's not sustainable that way. So obviously we signed Soto early in the offseason, and then you go through a couple of the other signings. You sign Clay Holmes, AJ Minter, Sean Manaea. It's like, okay, we got a couple guys that were a part of that group that are coming. Ryan Stanek, some good arms, electric arms. So I'm like, okay, this is legit. So, and then we get obviously Frankie Montas. Okay, another good arm. So we needed, because I feel like against y'all in the playoffs, it's like we shot every bullet we had.
Yeah.
We shot we emptied the clip, but you guys
we were good, man. We were good.
But you guys weathered the storm. Yeah. But like for us, it's like, okay, looking back on it, it's like if we would have had some of these pieces, I feel like we would have been better set up
easily, because it's a different team. Like the guys that's just a different team.
So check, and we have the familiarity, which is great because they know me, I know them, I know what I'm going to get. It's not a different environment. And for me, like it's playing for, I mean, that organization is really special because they've believed in me when I was a 21-year-old kid to get drafted. They believed in me when I was a 24-year-old kid, like making the roster out of opening day. It's like, hey, they kept me. They like obviously like they kept believing in me. They didn't move me. They didn't trade me or whatever. And then it's like, okay, we'll come back in free agency. So we appreciate that. But all those boxes, like it's okay. I love playing for the Mets, but like when you get to free agency, you have to have a kind of a checklist. You can't just go into it necessarily blindly. And for me, I was very fortunate, very educated. And for me, I was very convicted. And I know what my direction and where I want to go in my career. I want to hold the trophy. I know you were able to do it twice with
LA.
with obviously LA and then Boston. So that's 3. It's 3 rings for you.
I know it's pretty neat. Pretty neat. But I mean, you to your point, like all those boxes, it just takes those boxes, and then sometimes throughout those years, bro, it's just destiny. Like you'll see. You know, and it's hard to explain. I can't explain that.
It just right.
It just happens, and you'll see it. You'll see it when it happens. But it starts with the checklist that you just talked about, and
100%.
having these guys. You know, and so you guys are playing great, man, and you know you're gonna be real. You guys are gonna be really good. I do got a question. Your folks, your grandpa. He went to NYU.
He did, yeah. So growing up, he grew up in Spain. So during like the weird times of like the Spanish regime, so the Nazis like came into Spain. So great grandpa got them out, moved to New York, and so then he became of age. He enlisted in the U.S. Army and fought World War II. He was in North Africa. Did a campaign in Italy, and we found all this out. He never talked about it, but after he passed, we found his medals.
Oh wow! Okay, okay. I bet that's super dope.
It's crazy. And then he went to NYU, used the GI Bill, went to NYU, and
your dad is, and then was your dad was born in
my dad was born in Queens.
Okay, nice. Where is Queens closer to you guys, or I don't know anything about New York.
So technically Citi Field is in Queens.
Oh, it's in. Oh, so your daddy was born right there.
Yeah. So,
he got to love the.
But growing up, like in New York, like working there, it's like he had vivid memories of being in Brooklyn, like and listening to the games, like the Dodger games on the radio. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was a Dodger guy.
Oh, he's a Dodger guy.
Was a Dodger guy.
He was a Dodger guy. Okay, gotcha. So like playing for New York, does that mean anything? Knowing that
100%.
Okay, yeah, okay.
It's that gravitational pull or that destiny that kind of that you're talking about, where it's like on my dad's side, that's where my family was. My dad was born there. Like they eventually moved out. They moved to Ohio, but my dad was born there, and all my dad's sisters were born there. Okay. I met my grandma there, so she was actually a receptionist.
Oh,
so
wow.
they met because he's like, I don't know how to type. I need to type papers. So.
Oh, no. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I want to talk. That's really neat. That's really neat. But I do want to talk about like your secret sauce and like secret sauce to anything. And I remember you said it was chocolate milk
and squats.
And squats. Why is it chocolate milk and squats? Like why? That's not even like really that much of a secret.
No, for me, I think I get a lot of my powers like derived from my legs, my lower half, my balance. So, and squats, you need to obviously use your legs, use your core. Yeah, there it is,
dude. That the beard is throwing me off.
That was 2019.
Like, wow, that was like young and sexy, Pete. You was
2019.
Trying to be cute with the beard. Okay.
Well, that's that was 2019.
That's back when beards were like in
100%.
You know, beards were the thing in baseball at one point.
I mean, they still
are, but like.
But now I feel like the facial, it's like everyone's got a mustache.
Yeah.
Mustache is kind of the game now.
Or they let this just go crazy.
Like Mountain Man, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Which is cool, I get it. You know, baseball.
It's always the relievers with like the big Mountain Man beards, always.
I don't know why. I'm not sure why either. So do you participate in No Shave November?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
No.
I probably let mine go. So I do want to ask a couple. I got to get a little game to play. It's called Secret Sauce, and you're not going to get any of these right.
Okay.
But I want to play.
Okay.
And you just got to tell me the athlete who you think it is. It could be any. This is why it could be any sport. The the search results is
Just
endless.
start.
Okay.
Just start.
Okay. So this athlete throws up before every game, every NFL game. So you know it's the NFL. He throws up before every NFL game. We're just giving people the secret sauce. We're bringing it. Yeah, there's no way you're gonna get this right. He throws up before every game.
Can I ask offense or defense?
Offense.
Offense. Oh, dang. I feel like this is like either a running back or a wide receiver. I feel like it's not a quarterback.
Okay. All right. So do you want to guess?
No, I don't. I want you to tell me.
All right. So Josh Allen.
Josh Allen throws up before every game.
What? Doesn't that hurt? Like, that can't feel good. I mean, Josh, I'm questioning you a little bit throwing up before games. Now, I know you cold, and you know you
do
one of the
whatever it
best.
takes.
Yeah, do what you got to do. But man,
Good. Okay.
So, all right. So the next one. This athlete, I would say didn't wash their socks throughout entire tennis tournaments. So you know it's a tennis player. This athlete did not wash their socks throughout entire tennis tournaments. I don't know how true this is, and I don't want to spread rumors.
Is he old school? Is he old school or newer?
She.
Oh boy.
She is
Sharapova?
No. Nice try though. I mean, I'm just glad that you tried. No, Serena.
Okay.
Serena. You know, again, this is all allegations.
Same socks.
I mean, I get it because baseball, we wear a lot of the same clothes, but we wash it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
tennis doesn't have clubbies.
They may not have clubbies. That's probably what it is. She probably is like, you know what? In her locker, you know what? Nobody's going to wash it, so I'm just going to hang it all up. It'll be dry by tomorrow. And it'll be fine. And these are my lucky socks. Everybody has their lucky socks or their lucky draws or whatever that I've been playing well in. I'm not going to change draws. I don't care how many holes that are in these draws.
Well, and then until obviously for me, it's like I got lucky ones and then I get scraped up on my knees.
Oh, so do you keep wearing them until the luck runs out or what?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, see I think that's
same sliders. That's universal.
I think that's all sports is a thing. Like we all are a little. We're not super. We're just stitious.
Little stitious.
That's
right.
Yep. Okay, so this athlete wore his college shorts under his uniform for every NBA game. Nope, you're not gonna get this one either. Actually, you may. You may just look up and get this one. NBA game. College shorts.
Kevin Garnett?
No, I thought you just look up Michael Jordan. Yeah, I actually have heard this before, but I didn't believe it. But now that it made it to the iPad, it's true.
Oh.
It's true. Okay, we'll finish the last one. This athlete, he ate chicken before every game.
Randy Johnson?
Wade Boggs. That's the same. Did you look over here and see?
I can't see.
I mean, that was a great guess. So,
duh. I should know this. Wade Boggs played high school.
Wade Boggs,
Chicken Man. I'm.
That was his nickname.
That's his Twitter thing.
Oh, his
Chicken Man.
Chicken Man.
Yeah.
Okay, so his secret sauce is chicken. So, back to your secret sauce. Do you have a certain amount of squats?
No, I mean honestly, it's just you just do it to feel good.
Okay, all right.
Do it to feel good, where you feel powerful but not fatigued.
Okay, all right. And chocolate milk. Okay, what if you lactose? Then what?
I don't know.
Then you're screwed. You're just not gonna get it. Look at you in there. So, Pete, obviously we got a game today, so I'm let you ride, man. But thanks for coming on.
Hey, I hope you go 4 for 4 with 4 singles. And then no RBIs.
Oh wow! Thank you. No stakes though. That kind of sucks. But
we're trying to win. I hope you do well.
Yeah, you do got to win. You know what? I hope
I hope you go 4 for 4.
You don't hit singles. That's the problem. I could hit 4 singles. There's no way you're hitting 4 singles.
Why not?
Because I watched the line drive that went by me yesterday, and I saw how hard that was.
Yeah. It was only 99. I promise.
Only 99.
When you said something about it, you're like, oh, it's like you hit that really hard. I'm like, you
did.
No, it was only 99.
Yeah, it was only 99, but your ass was out. 99.
I did reach for it.
Yeah, exactly. 99. Exactly. So, you know what? I hope the same. I'll let you hit a double though, but you can't get the steak on the double.
That stinks.
Okay.
You just want one double? I give you 4 knocks, bro. That's crazy. That's
one
crazy.
double, that counts as 2 knocks. So a double, see, that's the thing. You don't hit singles. But you know what? I hope you hit an ass out single over the second baseman.
Oh, soggy broken bat? Love that.
And you know what? Just for the sake of it, I'll give you 1 steak. I can't give you 4 hits, though, because I don't believe that 4 hits are going to stay in the yard. Not all 4. But a double and a single, and the single is going to be the steak. Just that's it. That's all I can give you.
3. Okay. It's fine.
That's all I can give you.
Gentleman's agreement.
Okay. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, thanks for coming on the show, man. Again, I'm glad I got to know you a little bit. And I love the passion and all the energy you bring to the game. It's infectious. And so the Mets are lucky to have you. And again, I'll see you later on, bro.
Yeah. See you at 7:10.
It's 7:10. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the show, and we'll catch you next time.